10. There was a terror in a small-town neighborhood due to the appearance of a witch. Residents of the Colombian city of Cali managed to record the appearance of a mysterious woman who caused panic for the residents. I don't believe in witches, but they exist, one resident said, adding that for those who are still skeptical about these paranormal creatures, a strange black figure with a female form walking atop the roofs of the houses. Take her, boys, take her. Look, everyone, a witch. Look how she moves, some neighbors are heard saying while the supernatural figure continued to move across the roofs and terraces of the houses. It caught the attention of several residents of the neighborhood. Several young people seeing it even tried to go and catch it, but it hid and then flew away, leaving the neighbors stunned. Despite the creepiness of the story, there are those who claim that it was a scene put together by a content creator, who had planned the performance for another person with a black cloak to scare his neighbors. Watch the sequence and draw your own conclusions. Nine. Look closely at the strange figure that goes in and out of view in the distance. From what we are told, the scene took place on the property of the original poster. They are scared by this and insist that there was no one there, but is unable to explain who or what that was. Eight. Another strange capture, recorded on CCTV at night. The homeowners wanted answers after seeing this. They can't explain what that semi-transparent figure was, walking through their yard late at night. You can see her face clearly, the woman who was reviewing the footage is heard saying. The images were shared on Twitter by Paranormality magazine and was posted on July 9th. From the moment of its publication, they have accumulated more than 530,000 reproductions. 6. She was alone at work and had to live a tremendous paranormal experience. Security cameras were able to record a paranormal event in which a woman, who was completely alone, was attacked by a ghost on premises. In the video, you can see the employee of a hardware store sitting in her chair and looking at her cell phone, waiting for a customer to arrive at the store. Without another person entering the scene, a baby seat that was behind his back began to move out of nowhere, as if a ghost had touched it. Seeing what was happening, the woman spun around in her chair and was stunned by the frantic movement of the object. Almost unable to believe what she was seeing, she started to turn her head to look for some explanation on her sides, but she didn't find any. Five. He could not sleep, and then discovered a paranormal phenomenon in his closet. A young man managed to film the moment when a strange force hit the furniture in his house and went viral on social networks.
Pasado noche también, por eso até esa de ahí. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, no hay nada, no hay nada. Ay, Dios parió, no hay nada. No hay nada, bien, no hay nada. La verdad que he hecho de todo, he seguido consejos, traje agua bendita, nada, no ha pasado nada, sigue igual. Cuando no es una cosa es otra. Mañana me voy, iba a aguantar hasta el jueves, pero mejor me voy mañana. No doy más, no doy más. No he podido dormir.
The sequence was recorded in the early morning of May 24th. This may be the last video I upload. Unfortunately, everything has gotten worse. Warned the user before the horror scenes begin. In the 50 seconds that the clip lasts, the boy recounts everything that is happening in his room when he is trying to sleep. This is happening now, at this moment, as you can see. The door, he can be heard saying, while in the background knocks were repeated on the opening of his closet. It had already happened to me last night too. That's why I tied that one over there, he commented, pointing to the other doors that were secured. Then, taking the courage to end the paranormal event, he suddenly opened it to show that there were only clothes inside the cabinet. The protagonist of the terrifying story said that he had done everything, such as throwing holy water among other tips, but nothing worked. Tomorrow I'm leaving. I was going to last until Thursday, but I'd better go tomorrow. I can't give any more. I couldn't sleep, he completed. 4. He thinks that the ghost of his grandfather might have stuck around and is causing strange happenings at his once residence whilst he was alive. In the video, the man recording and the person whose point of view we are viewing in the events is exploring his home at night and showing some of the eerie things that are happening.
Algo subió para allá. Ay, no puede ser. Ay, ya. Algo subió para allá. Pero pues, el problema es que aquí no sabemos. Y pues, no tengan miedo. No pasa nada. Abuelito, si estás aquí, preséntate con nosotros. Si estás aquí, preséntate ante nosotros. Somos tus nietos.
3. Posted with the caption, "Coworker caught this on camera on the side of his house. We're speechless." We see a bizarre humanoid creature go walking past. The movements are uncanny and terrifying since we don't know what that was. Based on the story given, even the people who recorded the clip have no idea what they caught. Some have said that it looks like a ghost, perhaps even a possible guardian angel on Earth. Others weren't so sure, saying that it might have simply been condensation on the camera lens. What do you think of this? 2. He was chased by the Invisible Man and recorded everything. A security officer who was on duty in a building when he captured a paranormal encounter and then shared it on social networks. Although the sequence of events is not entirely clear, since the specter that tormented him was the Invisible Man, according to his claims, it can be seen how the man recording was walking down the stairs and at one point shines a flashlight into nothingness, showing that there was someone chasing him. "Hello?" he asked with some fear, and although no one answered him, almost immediately footsteps began to be heard. Then, the intensity of those steps was faster, so finally the police officer decided to flee the building. According to the account that he shared with the video on social network, he had been recording various particular paranormal situations at his workplace. As a result of this, he chose to resign from the position because of all the stress.
It looks like a woman wearing a black dress. And it's right outside. What is that? There's nothing there. And all the lights in the parking lot mysteriously shut off. What is that? There's nothing out there. There's nothing should be out there. I'm freaking out right now.
1. Was this a human, ghosts, pareidolia, or just sheer coincidence? From afar they look like humans, but zoomed in their jawlines and hairlines look very odd. We don't recall anyone standing there, but to be fair, it was a public space, albeit on a big, uneven stone.